back to a brand new short or video. Today we're talking about non-suffocating blocks. Like if I go on creative and I get myself some dirt and I place it 3 up and I take an ender pearl and I ender pearl into this block. If I'm on creative, it just does nothing. You can go through the block. But if I'm on survival, I'll take suffocation damage as I am in the block, which is something that most blocks do, but not all of them. Which means, like some blocks, like I think all the leaves do this, which means you can teleport into them and you'll be inside of them, but you won't take suffocation damage, and you will be able to see. So is it with every single block or every single leaf variation, no matter which one. It's just same it is with honey and slime. So there's a lot of blocks that do this. I don't have the whole list here because there's a lot, but it's pretty. I'll show you a technique how to find blocks that will 99% of the time be able to do this. Like honey is a bad one and a good one because almost none of these the leaves are the best because no matter what you do, you can't shoot through any of these leaves because they're solid blocks. Honey though, if you watched my other video, you can actually shoot through honey. So it's gonna be really hard, but they can hit the play, and honey is an instant break. Same with slime, which means, but slime is a little bit better because you can shoot arrows through, but it's almost the same. But some of these blocks, comment down below which you think it is, but some of them actually don't work. Like, if I go on this one, do you think this one will work? Yes, it will. Let me get out of here. Do you think cauldrons will work? Yes, it will. Yes. Yeah. Well, I died because. Let's do that one over again. But yes. Yes. So far, most of them are working, right? Enchanting table. I think I'm gonna die. Yes, I am. Enchanting tables. This one. This one. This one. But if you go over, and you know why I said slime is better? It's actually not, because it would make sense that you can go in slime. But if you try to teleport into that was not the best timing. Okay, but let's quickly. I'm trying not to edit these things as people believe what I do. But if I go slime and I take some slime and I place it here, either I'm gonna like suffocate or I'm not gonna suffocate. But the actual thing is, not one of them happened, because like normal blocks, if this was like grass, I would be able, if I pointed it there at the whole bottom, I'd be able to keep W and eventually get out. So a lot of blocks do this, not all of them. So lots of the time, if it was like this or whatever, and I try to teleport that little gap, you can actually sometimes through some blocks get through. This is not the case with slime. If you do the slime, your screen will turn green. You will take suffocation damage, and you can't even go through it. So slime is just the worst. Some things, like I think, what do you call it? Some things look like they can be. Like if I go and I search for copper, you can go through this, right? Right? Well, let's try. I'm gonna die if I end up. Well, yes, you can. And that's where the secret comes in. Have you noticed with all these blocks, like this one, they have a gap. This one has like gaps there. This has gaps. This has gaps, gaps, gaps. All these have gaps, except for. Wait, I'm stuck now. The only ones of these that don't have gaps is the leaves, but you can see the gaps there. So anything that looks like it could have like gaps, like there would be gaps, there's gaps, there's gaps. Anything that has gaps, almost anything that has gaps, like this, it has gaps. You can actually end the pull into it, which is insane. And I just end the pull, but it's insane. So that is one thing you can do. A lot of blocks don't give you the opportunity to do this. Like, you just die there. Here you just, well, that crouch, but you'll die there. So if I go now in creative, I press E, I place building blocks. What do we think? Like, we think like this could obviously, it looks like it could. Stairs, it looks like it could. You know, so all these gap things, most of them, but not all of them. Like if I place the stairs here, the fences here, double fences here, and I continue on like this, some things might work, some might not work. So this is not a foolproof plan, but most of the items, if I'm right, not mistaken, will actually work if you do this. Like if I just take another few ender pearls. Stairs. What do we think of posts? Yes, you can. I'm in it. I just keep coming out. If I like try that again, I'm in the post. If you see now stairs, looks like a little bit of an obvious one because I mean it has gaps. But no matter if it's like this or this, the answer is still the same. You can. And another thing you might, oh well, I died. Another thing you might realize, if I go in this, I can do this one. Oh no, oh no, no. Yeah, yeah, burn. Yeah, burn. So, that's the thing, but you might have realized that if I end up into, I still stand by leaves are the best because you can't shoot through a leaf, which means that if you're in that, you can't take damage. But if you watch my other pixel video, you'll know a lot of things you can actually shoot through. You can shoot through anvils, there's a little gap there. You can shoot through there, this you can shoot through there, this you can shoot through there, you know. This you can shoot through, which makes this also a good one. But if you have an axe, it's very fast to remove. And if I'm not mistaken, something about this one is if I go like this, I get myself some seeds and I break this and I fill it up till it's almost full. You know, so wait, just yeah, like that. And then I do this, I copy, I jump, and I place 2. So if I go to this one, do you think I will be able to live? Well, I am covering the gap as I do this, and it's not like I can keep it's not, the gap is not the same. So if I do this and I jump here, the gap is still there, even though it looks like it is. But do you think I will suffocate, or do you think I will survive? Let's see. I survive. One thing you might realize about this, which is sad, is that some of these you have to do twice. Like, and the thing, every time you pull, you go 1 block up, which means if I pull into this, I'm a little bit in, but if I pull again, I'm more in, and again, I'm more. Oh, well, I died, but I mean, you get the point. The more I pull, the deeper you go. Like, if I mean, now I'm just in the corner, people can see me. Now people can maybe see me, and now people cannot. And now literally in the cauldron. If you had now another cauldron here, you people wouldn't be able to notice. But this one is the same. If I go like this, I'm in it, but I'm not fully in it. You can just keep pulling to go more and more into the blocks. The thing is, this does not work with some of the blocks, like again leaves. I go fully in the block, no problem, move, and nobody can just, there's no insta kill. These do also break easily, but there are no insta kill, you know. Sadly, you can't go from leaf to leaf, but they are no, like, people can't hit you. Like if somebody's there, I'd go like here. If somebody was here, I'd go like here, like here. And if there was both on each shot, I'd try to stay in the middle and go out and pearl, you know. So that is very good that you can use that for your strategy. Get out of here. So that's actually really useful, so that you can use. But the thing is, also leaves do break very easily. And this is all the leaf variations, if I'm sure, but some of them break faster than others. If you use tools, like if you use shears, they're almost insta break, which means it's not always the best, but it is helpful. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Peace.